Are you ready to learn? Because my super experienced guests are ready to share some really valuable information. Make sure and listen all the way to the end to get help and support. So let's start with the best audio experience.
How to get results in email marketing. I know emails in this channel work well even today, and it's not simple as we did before many years ago. You can send emails to get high open rate and conversion rate, because today it's overwhelmed. Everyone gets a lot of emails every single day, plus 100 emails. I start my day by cleaning my email list with about many propositions, so it's part of the job. And I'm so excited to discuss this topic with Akib. How are you?
Hey, Anatoly, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm so excited to learn more about email marketing. I need it. My main direction is SEO, but I keep using emails. I sell on emails, and I remember once I had conversation with Rand Fishkin, and he told it's better to have one subscriber in email list
Mm.
than a few subscribers on social media, because you can
Yeah,
control this channel, you can own results from this channel. And before we start, just tell more about yourself, experience, background, about your company, any insights that can help our audience to know more about you.
yeah, definitely. First of all, thank you for inviting me to be on your podcast. I'm really excited as well. I have been a marketer myself. I used to work at multiple startups in India, and my last job was as head of marketing at ClearTax. It's a tax filing company, just like TurboTax. After that, I started MailModo. MailModo is an email marketing software where we focus on bringing interactivity within the email, where people can add forms, questions, quizzes, polls, etc., all within the email itself, so that the users don't have to click on a link and go to a landing page to take action. And we have been running MailModo for from 2020, and right now we have over 500 customers who are getting value from MailModo. And I have done not just email marketing, but I have done SEO myself. I'm really passionate about learning SEO from time to time, and that's why I got excited about your podcast as well. And I'm looking to forward to share whatever learning that I have with your audience.
Nice, nice. Love it. Love your experience. Okay, let's talk about email marketing. I remember Gary Vaynerchuk once shared when he started email marketing in 2000. He got 100% of open rate and
Yeah.
so high conversion rate as well. Today, it's hard. It's really hard because of competition. Almost anyone does email marketing, so it's hard to compete with them. And
Mhm.
especially when you try to reach out busy people, it's hard to build your email list. Can you tell what to do? For example, if I have a new project, I need
Mhm.
to get email list. I know that if I go to some platforms, I can buy it, but I don't advise to buy any email list. It's better to desert. Any insights how to do it, where to start if you have zero subscribers on your email list?
Mhm. Yeah, so you are exactly right. Like, there's no point of buying email list, right? The main purpose of email is establishing a personal relationship with your users. If you just buy a list and, let's say, send email, it is like distributing pamphlets to a crowd on a street, right? It is, you are
Mhm.
not going to establish a personal relationship with them. Your email will give you results and action only when you start giving them value and build a relationship with them and build trust with them, and then get their attention and make them take action on for your products and services. So number one thing to build list is to understand how you can add value, how you can add a personal touch to that, and how you can add value. So for example, if you are selling, or let's say you are selling an SEO course, maybe there would be ways to identify people who are interested in learning SEO, and maybe providing them a one pager document of what they can look in your SEO course, or maybe a small learning or one video free uh, uh, from your course, right? And then people can subscribe to your email and see more value from your course or from your emails at least. Or you can say that, hey, I will share one SEO learning weekly in my newsletters, and people will share it, and if they find value they will share it with more people as well, and that's how you build subscribers. So the first part of building subscriber list is providing value, and when you give, people will give you back.
Yeah, I agree. People subscribe if they feel that after getting your emails, they get value. It's only one reason. So if they don't have this feeling, they never subscribe because they have no time to check out spam to get these templates that I usually get every single day. I start my day by cleaning email lists from link builders, guest posts, and something like this. I get plus 100 propositions every single day, a lot. So my spam box loves all these messages. I lead them to this direction. And can you tell what kind of value to provide? No, how to know what kind of value my audience wants to get? And I know some techniques when websites change ebooks or registration on simple tools to get emails. Is it good idea to do these methods? Because for example, if you change for ebook, you need to send relevant emails as well. It's not like to get this email and to send them, okay, you can buy some stuff that I have. So any insights, what kind of value to provide that gives a strong reason to subscribe?
Yeah, so you're exactly right. So you can't do that. You can't ask people to subscribe for ebook and then you are selling them something else, right? People set expectations when they subscribe to your emails, and if you don't fulfill that expectation, people will mark you as a spammer, or people will unsubscribe for your email, and which is not healthy for your domain reputation or your IP reputation or your whole email program. So number one thing to understand is that promise whatever you are going to provide, and don't create a mismatch between those. So the question is great, that hey, what kind of value that I can provide? And some people start with very basic knowledge snippets. So for example, they share one, like let's say I'm a SEO instructor, or a uh, I am a SEO software. I will probably provide uh, the value, the daily snippet, or a very small lesson every day or every week or something like that. The main thing to understand here is who the audience is the audience, and what are their needs, what are their pain points. And if you understand the audience, their needs and their pain points, you will be able to identify what kind of values they may be interested in, and you can provide those value. So the values can be of different nature. It could be snippets, it could be offers, it could be educational content, it can be just uh, a content piece that you created, original content piece, or it can be a curation of content pieces that you found over internet and you summarized it in a way that it is valuable for the end user.
Mhm.
But the first step is identify the user, who are them, identify their needs, and what they would like to know from you.
Yeah, nice, valuable. Okay, Akib, let's talk about your company. Now, I open on LinkedIn profile and I see bringing life to emails. This quote. Can you tell more about that? How to bring life to emails? Because I usually open emails because I know I need to get messages from my customers, from my colleagues. We use emails in many different tools, so we get messages from them. But I hate to get spam. Of course, it's part of the process to clean the spam. It takes like 5-10 minutes a day. But can you tell how to bring life to emails? I love this quote.
Hmm. Yeah. So our company works with marketers and we focus on marketing emails and not necessarily sales emails or cold emails. We don't do that. So traditionally, if you see, emails have been very limited. You can add text, images, and links. For any action to be taken, you need to first open the email, then click on a link, then go to the website, and then take several other steps to complete the action. So, for example, let's say you travel somewhere and the travel company wants your feedback. Hey, how was your experience? Now they send you an email and you read the whole email. You have to click on a link, go to their website or app, log in again, and take several others to, just to provide feedback. And you are a busy person. You don't want to take those many steps to take simple actions. So our company bring those website actions within the email itself. And not only that, we create a lot of gamification widgets within the email to engage users more. So for example, with our email, you can add forms, quizzes, polls, spin the wheel widget, and so many other kinds of widget like NPS, feedback, etc. So that people don't have to take more steps after opening the email to take action. So people use email when they are traveling, when they are watching TV, eating food, or when they are with their children, and they don't want to take these many steps to do that. But if you make it easy for them, they can take action then and there itself. And that's how we bring life to emails, by bringing the website like action, the interactivity, actionability, all within the email itself.
Interesting. I need this life. I need it. Okay, let's talk more about. You mentioned that you can bring some different type of content to emails that can help to learn audience to sell products, and I'm interested about design. For example, I subscribe to some email list from Rand Fishkin, Neil Patel, Brandon, and I found they don't use design. I
Mm,
decided to research why they don't
mm,
use design, and I found when you have text-based
mm,
email, you can feel more friendly because your colleagues don't use design, your clients don't use design. They just write text because they have no
yes,
time with that. They don't need it. So, but you feel this friendship, and you can. Provide some actions, to do something.
mm,
But you mentioned about some different types of design, and I know many companies use it. HubSpot uses when I get their emails. So I think it depends. I can't tell that
yeah,
you need to use only text based or design. Any insights how to find this balance between design and text
mm.
based email?
Yeah, so there are so many companies who use both, and it depends on what kind of audience and what kind of relationship you have with them. So let's say you are a large B2C company, and you're sending probably millions of emails to all your users about, let's say, either updating them about recent promotion or product updates, etc., or it is about maybe a recent offer or feedback, etc. So in those cases, it is okay to probably design the email in a better way because it shows your brand. If you just send a very simple text-based email, they may not take you very seriously. But on the other hand, if you want to have a very personal touch with your audience, let's say you are a course creator or uh, you are a fitness trainer, right, or a yoga trainer, you want to establish a trust that hey, I care only for you, you are my only client, right? In those cases, more behaving more like a friend or a colleague, uh, it is makes brings more trust. So it is about what kind of business you are in, what kind of audience you have, and what is the purpose of the email. And on those
Mhm.
basis, you can decide whether you want to send a personal text based email or you want to have a more branded designed email.
Okay. And can you tell how to learn audience for someone who doesn't know? For example, I have a mail list. I deserve email list by sharing value to give. Okay, guys, I'll give more value on my emails. Please subscribe. Then, how to learn what kind of emails or how to learn audience to send the right emails?
Yeah. So, from a tool point of view, it is very easy. There's so many different tools. People already know about Mailchimp, Mailmodo, uh, MailerLite. There's so many different tools to make who make it easy for you to launch your email campaigns. The important part here is to understand and segment your users clearly. Let's say
Mhm.
you have an SEO course, and you might be running so many different ways to generate leads. So, and there would be segments of people who have already done your SEO course. Second is people who are looking to do SEO course, and third, who may be interested but they don't know about your SEO course, right? So there are different types of people in your funnel, and generally I divide the list in top of the funnel, bottom, middle of the funnel, and bottom of the funnel. Bottom of the funnel is people who have already in your purchase cycle, or people who have purchased it, etc. Middle of the funnel who are considering it, and top of the funnel is probably interested but not considering it yet, right? And all of these people need different content. And if you send the same content to everybody, let's say somebody who have already done your SEO course and somebody who's just interested, they don't need the same content. Somebody who have done SEO course, they want advanced SEO knowledge, but somebody who is just exploring SEO as a career or maybe to learn, they would not prefer advanced SEO knowledge, right? So you need to segment your audience. That's your first step, and create content accordingly, and then fit in any tool. Tools are easy to use. Tools don't need a lot of learning. The first two part require more learning and brainstorming.
Mhm. Once I read interesting book, David Ogilvy, and he wrote on this book, he's a marketing legend, and he told, if I invest $1 to content, then 80% of 80% will go to title. I think it's very important for email as well, because
Yeah.
people don't know what kind of value they can get on your email. They need to click. So when
Mhm.
they open, they understand, oh, it's valuable.
Mhm.
So can you tell how to write this title? Because it's interesting, subject line. If I get a new email and I see free, it makes suspicious. I distrust. I get many emails like this. I get like 100 emails, please take free stuff, but it's
Mhm.
trap. So I usually don't open these emails. So can you
Yeah.
tell how to differentiate yourself from the rest and write title that will give a strong reason to open email?
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. That if you have a good subject line, it probably half work done already. So, to stand or to make your subject line work, it is very important to break the pattern, because when people see so many emails, and you have generally people get 80 to 100 emails from different companies and their colleagues and friends, etc., in their inbox, and your emails can easily be lost. So it is important to break the pattern and make it easy for users to consume and take action. So two parts there: breaking the pattern. How you can break the pattern? That can be done by either doing some interesting thing, like for example, everybody is sending boring subject line, but you send a song lyrics in the subject line that compels people to open it, or you add in a few emoticons which say that, hey, I'm a friend, or you add some kind of personalization. So that breaks the pattern of the subject lines people generally see. And the second part is that easy to consume. If you make a very long subject line which probably tells everything about the email in the first go itself, then people will not open the email. They probably even delete the email then and there itself. But if you make it concise and intriguing, and which makes people, hey, let me look what it is, right? So then the impact is much more. So number one, break the pattern, be different from what other brands are doing, and second is make it easy for user to consume.
Yeah, got it. Got it. Very well. Okay, let's talk about attaching files. For example, if I want to attach PDF file or image or anything, so can you tell the best, I don't know, practices about that? Because if I attached big files, it probably people will clean because they have some free space and they need to pay for more space. Any insights about files that we can attach, or it's better to insert them directly in email? For example, if a picture I can attach or I can use in body text. Any insights about that?
So attachments are not preferred, especially when you're sending emails in mass, especially when you're sending a marketing email, because many of the email clients like Outlook, etc., may block the attachment and can raise suspicions. So attachments are not preferred. If it is part of the email, it is okay, or you can provide a link to the attachment and people can click there and go there. So otherwise, attaching anything inside the email is not preferred.
Okay, yeah, good. Let's talk about the lengths. I know that short emails work well, but I know some specialists on email marketing who get high results with long emails. So they know how to write, they know the audience, so they and their audience prefers to get long emails because they can explain more things, to give more details. Can you tell how to find this balance between short
It's
and
short and
long? Of course, short is better, but if you use just short email, you probably can't give all insights, all details. So, any information about that?
yeah, so it again depends on the audience and the relationship that you have built with your audience, right? So never consider email as like one email strategy. One email will never lead to a sale or a conversion. It is always a relationship building activity. Like you are going on a date, right, with your user. You are not going to convince the your partner or a date for a relationship or marriage from in the first date itself, right? You need to go on several dates, right? And then some of the dates will be shorter, some of the dates will be longer, and it's a relationship building activity with each of your users, right? So I in the first email I probably not go with a very long speech in the email, because the user doesn't trust me right now. The I haven't built a relationship with the user right yet,
Mm-hmm.
right? In the first email I will probably go short and try to build the trust, and as the trust grows, as the user knows me that hey, this guy is going to add me value, if I read more I will get more value, then I start telling them more. So that's how generally I feel that it should be treated, and not that hey, all emails should be short or all emails should be long. That should not be the practice.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm interested about on your LinkedIn profile, company profile, mail model. I see we are building the future of marketing and transactional emails. Let's talk about that. For example, if I get subscribers on my email list by sharing value on my blog, or changing to my ebook, or just give them, okay, please log into my tool, so I get their email. Can you tell how to monetize them? Because if I send uh, e-commerce email, probably people are not interested because they subscribe to get value, but in the end businesses need to sell. Can you tell how to change this mindset? How, or probably we can combine value and call to action. Any tips about that?
Definitely, like value and call to actions are very much connected. Like if, let's say, if you are selling a product, you probably want to build an audience who is either going to be customer right now or maybe in future. And if the customer, if the user is going to be customer in future, you are slowly adding value and nurturing them to make take them to a point where they will become a customer, right? So if you're adding value, let's say you are telling them why it is important to learn SEO, right? And then you can tell them, hey, how you can learn SEO. Or if it's an e-commerce product, like let's say it's a skin product, you can talk about what are the factors because of which today's skin gets affected, and why you need to protect it. Then you can tell them, hey, this is how you can protect your skin as well, right? So the value and the end product is generally attached, but it is how you pitch that. If you just go and say, hey, buy my SEO course, people will probably not buy it. You need to tell them first of all why do they need to learn SEO. First of all, what is the kind of benefit they are going to get from SEO, what are the things that they are going to learn in your course, and then probably with those nurturing, people are going to buy your course. And I believe you might be already doing that.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, Akib, I have the question about, for example, I have habits, and I use email marketing with different tools. For example, for outreach, I use Bustream that can help to, to schedule messages, to personalize them, to use templates, but personalized in the end, to send a few emails. Yeah, I love this tool for link building, for finding great speakers like you on my podcast. And for my business purposes, I use another tool, samples, and I know design, it's user friendly, it works well. So for me, I can change tools that I like, that I use, because of much better benefits. For example, if I use iPhone, I can buy Samsung, but please
Yeah.
give me something much better than iPhone has. If it's
Yeah.
the same, I probably don't do it because I have no time, to learn about a new tool, about a new gadget. So I know it's hard for new companies or other companies to take customers, but they can if they share better features. Can you tell or give me a strong reason for my audience to change their habits on using their tools to your tool? What kind of benefits compared to others you have?
Okay, that's a very interesting question and gives me an opportunity to pitch my product as well. But jokes apart, so we are a tool made for marketers and by marketers, and we understand nitty-gritties of the problems that marketers face while creating the emails and while managing these campaigns. And we have built a very new, innovative product for this decade. So number one thing is that we made the whole editor from scratch, and many of the uh, incapabilities that most of the legacy product had, we fixed that. And people don't even have to write a single line of code in our product. In fact, we don't even give the option to code it. If people can just drag, drop, and simply customize all kinds of emails. So number one point is the ease. Second point is the information and the recommendation. So we understand that most marketers are very basic with email marketing, and they don't understand the best practices of email marketing. So we guide them at each and every step to make them successful with their campaign. For example, if you upload a very heavy image in our product, we'll tell you, hey, this image is like above 1 MB. You may want to compress this image to make it land into inbox, right? So these kind of recommendation help marketers get more success. And third, and the most important, which makes us apart from all other platform, is the interactivity within the email. With mail mode, you can add forms, calendar, shopping cart, meeting booking link, all within the email itself, so that your users can take action without going to a website. And that improves the conversion rate of the email itself, because you're making it easy for users to take action within the email. So if you want to, let's say, collect NPS from your users, they can give it then and there. If you want to make bookings with your users, they can do it then and there. If you want to engage them, let's say, with for offers and coupons, etc., you can add a spin the wheel where they can play all of that within the email itself. So these are the three main factors why people should choose mail mode over any of the other like old legacy products.
Yeah, nice, nice. You give me food, to think about that. I'll share with my team because I have some specialists in my team. They're responsible for email marketing. And I have the question about mistakes. In my life, I made a lot of mistakes. I keep doing them, because I can learn what actually works for me. And I made many mistakes in email marketing as well. Can you list common mistakes that companies still do and your insights or tips how to find a much better way?
Can you like repeat the last part? I didn't understand the whole question.
I mean, like, list common mistakes that companies do in email marketing and
Mm.
your insights, tips, how to avoid these mistakes and find
Mm.
another way.
Got it. So number one mistake that people do is treat all users equally, which I talked about earlier as well about segmenting the users in a better way in top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, and bottom of the funnel. Like most, you need to segment your users in a better way according to their needs and problems, and you need to send messages, emails accordingly. So number one mistake is people consider all users same and they send the same emails to everybody, and then they realize, hey, I'm not getting results. So that's to be avoided. Second thing is that most people don't understand how email clients behave. So the your emails being landed into inbox a spam folder of email clients depends on the email clients and not on the tool, etc. So people should care about what email clients care. Email clients care better experience for their users. They don't want users to be flooded with a lot of promotional spam messages, and that's how they
Mhm.
feel. They also want the better experience and emails that are relevant for their users. So, what marketers or businesses need to do is that engage your users more. If your users don't get engaged, the email clients start marking your emails as spam. So, how do they engage? If your users are opening your emails, clicking on your emails, maybe replying or forwarding it to their friends, then they it shows that there is a positive engagement. But if your users are directly deleting your emails or marking your emails as spam or unsubscribing for your emails, these are the signals that you are not sending good emails. So work on that. Make your emails relevant for your users and not just send anything to them. Add value in each of the emails so that your users start trusting your emails, engaging with these emails, and that gives a signal for better performance and better engagement to the email clients as well. And in future, your emails will perform even better. Your open rates should increase. Your engagement rate should increase over time.
Yeah, trust very important.
Hmm.
In marketing, without trust, it's impossible today to grow because you can't cheat system, you can't cheat people, you can't
Yeah.
cheat anything. It's
Yeah.
better to play by rules and create trust by sharing value. Okay, I
Yeah.
have the question about your company. I have some business people on my podcast, and they like to learn more about management, about hiring people. You founder of company, can you tell how you find new employees or people who can uh, help to grow your company, and what kind of management you have to manage team to encourage them? Let's change the well. Let's go ahead. Any insights about hiring and management?
Yeah, so since I have always worked in a startup at a startup myself, I followed the startup culture in my company as well, and we have a very flexible, open culture as well as we have remote work for everybody. So we like for hiring we follow we reach out to our people who are connected to us, people who already are working. They introduce us to new people, as well as we use various job postings, etc., to get the employees. But once the employee has come, we make sure that we nourish them, and train them on various things that may be relevant to their current role, but also their future goals. So we encourage them, and we even incentivize them to learn more, and we give them a culture where they can experiment and uh, try their own ideas. And that's how people trust more in our company, and they stay longer as well, and work towards our common goal.
Yeah, got it, got it. Okay, I have two final questions. Uh, One question about how to learn today about email marketing. Because I have students in my network who want to learn more about uh, marketing and including emails. Can you
Mhm.
tell, for example, if you started today from scratch
Mhm.
without any experience, knowledge, skills, you didn't build your company just
Mhm.
completely from scratch. What will you do
Yeah.
today to learn more about email marketing?
Yeah, so we understood this problem that there's no good learning course for email marketing. So we created a email marketing course for beginners, where we took insight from several experts. We added case studies, and we added a live project in this course, and we created this course as well. People can just search for mail modo email marketing course, and they can access it. I can also put a link in the
Yeah.
chat here. They can access it from here as well.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And this uh, they can reach out to me for a free coupon code to access the course for free as well, and I will be happy to share it for free to all your audience.
Nice, guys. Yeah, it's very generous. I love it, guys. You don't need to miss this opportunity. And I have the final question about the future. Can you
Hmm.
predict the future? What kind of future will be in your vision? Because many things are coming, and we still get the question: SEO is that, email is that, I don't know, name them is that. But anyway, email marketing is growing, and companies keep doing this. I know many experts prefer emails than social media followers, including Rand Fishkin. He told me that email works much better because you can control this channel,
Yeah.
and social media can change algorithms. If something works today doesn't mean that you can get all these insights tomorrow.
Hmm.
So tell what kind of future will be and how to adapt today to this future.
Yeah. So I wouldn't say that one channel is better than the other channel. Like every channel has its own purpose. Like SEO or social media can be used more for acquisition, while email should be used more for retention. So you need SEO, you need social media, but you also need email marketing for different purposes at different funnel steps, right? In future, I believe that email clients will be more stringent and more cautious about the kind of emails you're sending and how it helps their user, especially with AI coming in. More email clients will be able to implement AI, will be able to read the emails before the user reads, and classify it better as a in a primary, promotional, or spam emails, right? And in with that coming, you need to be able to establish uh, yourself as as the user's friend, and not somebody who's just selling them something or spamming them something. So it is very important to build this engagement channel very carefully in future.
Nice, nice. I think email is not that. Spam
Yeah.
is that. Spam
Yeah.
is that because
Mm.
people are impatient to get what they want to get. So
Mm.
you need to satisfy their intent. You don't. It's not good idea. Try to oversell. You can sell, but do it smartly by sharing value. give a
Mm.
strong reason to buy. It's not
Yeah.
like to send in 10,000 emails and get
Yeah.
a few sales. Yeah, you can send
Yeah.
100
50%
emails and
off.
yeah.
50% off. Just buy it now.
Yeah, nice,
So
nice.
that doesn't
Akib,
work
it's a big,
anymore.
yeah, it's a big pleasure to get on my show to learn from you. Tell our audience the best way how to reach out to you, how to learn more about you, how to follow you.
You can connect me over LinkedIn. You can find me Aquibur Rahman, mail model, or you can follow me on Twitter, or you can drop me an email as well at my first name at mailmodo.com. And I will be happy to connect.
Nice, nice, guys. You can find the links to LinkedIn account, to mailmodo.com in the description below. Listen us on Apple, Google, Spotify. Thanks again for your time. A big pleasure. I love all your insights. So valuable. Guys, you need to follow Akib on social media because you can see a lot of value. Okay, guys, thanks for watching and listening us.